Yaho, welcome back to Shutdown. We left off at some aesthetic door, but I'm not sure what this place is yet. So let's see. It seems like these are wood, like blocks of wood and stuff, but I don't really know what this place is. I guess we're gonna continue on without really exploring much about that place. We've been passing through a lot of darker areas. Ooh, the moon. A lot of darker areas where it's just darkness first and then something glowing in the middle. What is this? That's the moon. It's a satellite orbiting Earth that you can see at night. You've seen it before, remember? But it's different from before. It's rounder, and there's details on it. I could look at it forever. The moon looks like it's coming closer. Even humans can't approach the moon. This thing called space separates it from them, and living things can't survive in space. But somehow people broke through anyways. Even though that's a lot of kilometers away, humans tried to reach where the moon was. I see. I get it, since I also want to touch it. If we got closer, what would we see? Is it slippery? How bright is it? Wanting to go somewhere you can't go. Wanting to experience things. So even humans feel that way. Of course, I think that's one of the biggest things that make a human human, in fact. I don't know. Alright, did you know a rabbit lives on the moon? It does this thing called pounding mochi, where it pounds this white ball-like stuff. Even I can tell that's a lie, Agape. You're the one who said that living things can't survive in space. We don't know for sure. Apparently this is an old legend. It might really be true, and it might not. Either way, apparently some humans believed it. Then maybe I should. Maybe I should keep it in a log. The rabbits live on the moon. It's so cute. Let me see all the different places that we've been to. That's so nice. It's like we are collecting all the pictures. What's the second file? There's nothing in the second file yet. It's a field of flowers. It's cute. It's a picnic. And there are various things here. This is food, I think. The cups are filled with something red. Is this the wine we saw before? What is this? Something ni no teiru mono wa nandaro. I think it's the basket. Like what's in that basket, right? What's that word? I feel like I've seen it before. Something. I don't know. Something ni notte iru mono wa nandaro? Agape. What do you think it is? Ah, right. Wine. It probably is, yeah. The bottle does look like a wine bottle. I see. No, Agape doesn't look as happy. I wonder why. Compared to wandering by myself, I think I like it better when I hear you explain, Agape. It feels like the pictures I've already seen have increased in resolution, even though they haven't. Now I know that this shows human food and drinks. Those are trees and that is the sun. Until you taught me, it was a meaningless circle. But now I know that it's a big light that gives light to humans. Please teach me more, if that's okay with you. That's so sweet. I guess. If Goyou treats me just a little nicer and shows me some compassion, then I'll consider it. That I can't do. You can't, huh? Well, I said before that I'm just killing time, so if you feel like it, you can keep on listening. Okay. I love their dynamic. Veggies. Ah, veggies. Now Agape can show Goyou what veggies are. These are the veggies that humans eat. Hey, Goyou, look! It's a picture of vegetables. We found it. These? So this is a picture of vegetables. I thought they were trees. These vegetables are being grown in a place called a greenhouse. Look, they've got tomatoes and cucumbers. So they gather them all like this. Are each one of those circles food? That's right. Humans will harvest them by hand or with machines. Then they'll sell them to other humans. Humans can either cook their vegetables or eat them raw. After being processed, the flavor and amount of nutrients can change. I see. Hey, is growing vegetables similar to growing humans? Since these vegetables all start small, are they going to become big? Bingo! Since these are ready for harvest, this is as big as they'll get. After this, they'll finish their lifespan and wither. Seeds are, I guess in human terms, they'd be children. After withering, the seeds will spread and new vegetables will grow. It's a survival strategy. In order to leave seeds, they'll die quickly. And the vegetables need different sexes to have children too. That's right. Veggies also got different sexes. I think most living things do actually. The female the female vegetables also wear frills. You're off the mark. The only creatures that make and wear clothes are humans. So they don't. That's confusing. I think frilly vegetables would be kind of cute. Like, if we just dressed our veggies up. I suppose then they'll be too cute to eat though. This place is so pretty. There's a rose as well. It somewhat reminds me of the Orient Express, like, you know, the trains with a window and stuff like that. Although I'm not very sure what this place is. There's something floating here. That's called steam. If you heat up water, it turns out like this. When you cool it, it turns back into water. Ain't that interesting? Why is there steam here? Is the stuff in this cup the cause? This place is called a cafe, where you'll find drinks like this. Oh, it's a cafe. My bad. Humans have a tendency to drink these kinds of steamy hot drinks. This is just another example of pursuing pleasure. You know how humans gotta drink water or else they'll die? Yeah, so that's why they'll change their flavor for more variety. Some drinks make steam, and others are so cold that they condense. There's also apparently nasty mud-colored drink called coffee. Since they die without drinking, they'll intake it in any form, huh? So this is what humans do in order to survive. You said that in order to live, humans have 3 important actions: eating, sleeping. And what? Oh, so sleeping was one of them. So it was maybe fun. It's still too soon for Goyou, who's never even seen a pop-up before. Next time. You dodged the subject last time too. What if I find your body before this next time comes? I can't hear you. You'll just have to ask again before killing me. Wait, they went down. They went down. It's so cute. Eh? Why didn't... Hey, that's so cool. That's so cute. Oh, that is so cute. Lily pads and maybe a frog. Will there be a frog? I like frogs. Are you a frog? Or are you a lily pad? I'm not sure. I think you're a flower, a lotus. No frog. Agape. Oh, Agape. Is this like a shrine? Those little shrines that you can find along the street? Maybe. We've reached the summit. I wish you wouldn't raise your font size so suddenly. It startled me. Also, what does Yaho mean? I don't know. It's just what people say on mountain peaks. When you face the opposing mountains and yell out Yahoo! The words get returned to you in layers. Is that so? Is the mountain replying to them? Or perhaps, having heard the yelling, a group of nearby humans return the call at once. Well then, when you hear a Yahoo, you gotta return it. Come on, Goyou, say it. I'm fine. I'm not used to making my font size big. It's easy. Just use a tag to specify. It's easy. Just use a tag to specify it. Come on. This time let's face the mountains over there. Go on and say it. Yeah. Yahoo. Huh? I can't hear you. Say it with a bigger font. Yahoo. Nice. Come on, let's raise that by 1. What does the font PT mean? 1 point? Let's raise it. Let's raise that more. He said it. The boy said Yahoo. But why wouldn't he know Yahoo if there's like Yahoo Mail and stuff? Wasn't that a great Yahoo? You can really do it if you try, Goyou. I feel a little funny inside. Like a mix of being happy at your words or feeling like you're making fun of me. And I feel like I don't like it when you tell me what to do. See, those are called human feelings. Ah, goldfish. Goldfish fishing, maybe? Goldfish. Chocolate banana. Shaved ice. Takoyaki. Wait, how the hell did I just miss one entire row of like the entire festivities? Like, huh? Wow, what's lined up here? Goldfish scooping. What does it mean to scoop goldfish? This is called a festival. It's when humans all get together and throw a huge party. These are stalls and each one's got food or some kind of game to play. So goldfish scooping is a game where you scoop goldfish with a It's some kind of round bag that you just scoop the fish for fun. You can keep them after as pets, so fish can live in human homes. I thought that fish can't live outside of the sea. I've thought about how it would be nice to have fish on the desktop. How would it feel? Would it be fun to watch them swim? Pets are when humans keep creatures without eating them in order to just love them. So I'm sure watching them would be fun, right? Is that so? That's nice. And somehow I didn't see Chocobanana either. Chocobanana? I feel like I've heard those words before. But why are the words put together? Are these not the words I know, but one with a new meaning? Aren't these the same as the ones you know? It's just bananas covered in chocolate. Food can be cut, fried, boiled, and processed in all sorts of different forms. When you heat up chocolate, it melts and it becomes waterish. But when cold, it hardens. So you dip the bananas in while it's hot. I see. So what's the purpose of doing this? Why so much just to apply chocolate? Who knows? They say bananas taste better with chocolate. I heard some things taste worse, though. How complicated. There really are so many different kinds of human foods. If it was me, I'd be troubled just trying to choose one. And somehow I didn't see this shaved ice either. It says ice here. Are these packaged? This is shaved ice. It's just crushed ice with syrup on top. Apparently it's tasty. Ice is solidified water, right? So humans will ingest water even in this form. Festivals are held in the summer after all. I heard in Japan it gets super hot. If humans get too hot, they die. That's why humans in this time are always looking for ways to cool down. Eating ice being one of them. I heard that the PC we're on won't work as well if it gets too hot. I wonder if it's similar to that. If only the PC could eat ice. If it did, would the feeling of cold be transferred to us? So cute. And then somehow I did takoyaki. And then yeah, I did the masks and it's weird. I don't know why I didn't do it. Well, I'll see you in whatever clip I decide to clip this after. Fried octopus. It's written here. I know this. The octopus is fried. Bzz, wrong. It's not just octopus. It's a fried dish composed of putting octopus inside a batter made from flour and water. The octopus is still fried, so I don't think I was entirely incorrect. Besides that, Agape, you sure know a lot about human foods. I guess so. I had a lot of free time while drifting online, so I've seen tons of sites. Among those was one where humans could submit recipes. If you looked up festival, a whole bunch of different dishes would come up. It was kind of interesting learning about festivals and seeing how much humans love them. Festivals are nice. Well, even without a festival, my school sells takoyaki. It's really good. What's this? I've never seen something like this before. These are masks. Humans will wear them on their faces. I don't know why, but apparently it's fun for them. I see. So just by wearing these, humans would have fun. I guess so. Humans like to change their avatar too, right? But in order to add a mask to ours, we need a dedicated image, right? So we can't wear them. Aw, he's so disappointed. Don't feel down, even without a mask. Goyou is already a real beauty, right? Please stop making fun of me using words I don't know. It's so cute. What's this? Oh, apple. Candy apples. This time I know what it is. These are apples covered in candy. Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Contestant Goyou gets 100 million points. I don't really get it, but it seems I'm right. So, candy is like chocolate. Does it melt when hot and harden when cold? That's right. Unlike chocolate, candy is sticky, so apparently it's easier to shape when hot. Seems like there's a stall that can shape the melted candy into anything you want. I want to eat a dragon candy. In that case, I think I'd want a human-shaped one. Wouldn't that just make it harder to eat? Oh, cotton candy. Cotton candy. Cotton candy is written here. Is the candy processed to look like cotton? That's right. If you put the hard candy inside the machine and spin the stick inside, it'll become poofy like a cloud. I see. What do clouds feel like? Putting clouds in your mouth, what would it feel like? If you put in a lot, would they mind? You can't eat real clouds because they ain't solid, and we like eating air. I see. Even though they're so big and wide and round, you can't eat them. He's so disappointed. The way you get upset is just like a kid, Goyou. Ah, so this is the end of a picture. What a shame. I like the festival vibes. I did find it fun just to walk through it. Maybe a human will come to see it too sometime. Maybe. I also had fun. I wonder how Agape feels. 'Cause in a sense although he is killing time, in a sense, like he's just walking towards the inevitable deletion of his program, in some sense. And then again, I suppose that's the closest thing to being a human. You're enjoying all these experiences before your lifespan kind of fizzles out. What are these? There's a lot of them lined up. These are gacha machines. It's a game where you put in money and spin the knob and get a random capsule. For the most part, they're about 100 to 300 yen per spin. You've got little collector items inside them. Since there's so many of them, that must mean humans really love to spin these. That or they like to collect the little items. Collector items. Are these things they don't need to survive? That's right. Seems humans like RNG. They're attracted to the surprise of not knowing what they'll get. I hear if money gets involved, that's called gambling. It really doesn't seem necessary to living, but apparently there are some people who do live for it. Wouldn't that just become a loop? That's saying I don't need it, but I need it. That's right. I heard it differs based on their individuality, but it seems there's humans that love those things that they don't need. For humans to live, just fulfilling the minimum requirements of living isn't enough. They need a support called love. I see. I don't think I really understand. Marutoku seems to enjoy the concept of love. It is an interesting concept, and it's nice to see, it's just nice to see the way in which different interpretations of love, or different ways in which the characters in the different Marutoku games are trying to understand the concept of love. What's this? It's spinning, I think. These are called pinwheels. When the wind blows, it makes them spin. They're made of paper. I see. Why does wind blow? It seems that it's blowing is a prerequisite. Does the wind always blow in the human world? I don't know. I didn't look into it that much. I think it's usually blowing though. Like, just by running, a human can make some wind. If one runs with a pinwheel, that's enough to make him spin. And does that mean, since there are so many pinwheels spinning in this GIF or GIF, could there be a human running within a hidden part of this picture? Or maybe there's a lot of humans gathered somewhere blowing out air? I think it would be fun if a lot of humans were here to spin these. That's so nice. Sushi. I've always really wanted to try the sushi shop in Japan where when you put, I think, 10 plates into the machine slot, you get a chance to like spin an RNG. And then if you win like a little capsule prize. This is also spinning, but these aren't the same thing. What are these? This is a sushi restaurant. Moreover, one with a revolving sushi bar. They put the sushi on it so that customers can just grab their favorites. So the thing revolving there is a food called sushi. It's food, right? The bottom is mostly white, but the top is red. Why? There's something rectangular on it. The bottom half is rice, and on the top is sliced fish. They cut it flat by filleting it. Doing it like that makes it easier to remove the bones and process the parts that are hard to eat. I've seen a video of it before. Then will the goldfish be filleted too? That's a fish too, right? Per goldfish. I don't think those are for eating. They're just for looking at. I know. It's not like humans will eat all fish just cause they're fish. Some taste bad and some are poisonous to humans. Apparently, goldfish smell weird if you try to eat them. So humans tend not to. Basically, they only eat the tasty fish. Is that so? In that case, are there vegetables or meat that are poisonous or taste bad too? Goyou, you're so sharp. That's right. So people just pick the edible and tasty ones, then cook those to eat. 100 points. Why are you suddenly giving points? I kinda like it though. If he were a human and he went to school, he would totally be the teacher's pet or something. What sound is that outside? Is that like a truck? Back in school, or if you guys are still in school right now, were you like the teacher's pet? Were you the neutral party? Were you the class clown? What was your standing? I always wanted to be the class clown, but I don't think I really managed to do that. In fact, in primary school, I was quite the teacher's pet, even though I tried to act out and stuff like that. Like, I thought it would be cool to act out and stuff, but I would still hand in my homework every single time, so in the end, I became sort of the teacher's pet. Oh, I know this place. Goyou, can you step up on that line up ahead? Why? Does this line mean something? Come on, just do it. Just step on it. Right there. What line? Oh. He slid all the way. That's kinda cute that they can feel the sensations of the floor. You should come and slide too. I'm waiting for you. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Wait. Guess this much. Agape, where's your other body? Agape. I want to slide again. Yeah, Agape. Yeah, why aren't I sliding? No. Yes, it's a one-time only thing. Agape. Where are you? move ahead. This is a kodatsu. They're underneath. They're underneath. What is this? It's warm in here. The cloth we passed through on the table reminds me of a picture of a stage. Will one of those plays you mentioned take place here? No, this is a kotatsu. It gets cold in the winter, so humans start to long for some warmth. This table is designed to trap the heat from the heater inside. By putting their feet where we're standing right now, the humans will warm up. Does it mean that they're as small as like our feet? That's so cute. I see. Wouldn't it be more efficient to put their whole body inside rather than just their feet? I guess. I think rather than a human, that's something a cat would do. MP3. The cat's curled up in the kotatsu. There's even a song about it. Cat? What kind of creature is that? If they prefer to be in here, does that mean that they're cold? Let's see. Their ears are bigger than a human's. They've got a long rod called a tail stuck to their rear. They've got huge eyes and they're covered in fur. They walk on all fours. And are about as big as a human's lap. And they've got claws and nails that they scratch and bite people with. That is such a cute drawing. They're smaller than I expected. I thought they'd be bigger. Are they really cute? Giant cats do exist though, and those eat people. I don't think I could find that cute. Why do humans like cats so much? This one is a train. Surely. Maybe. I don't know. Is it? Or is it a boat? I don't know. Maybe it's a boat. Why does this picture keep shaking? Why is the scene outside moving? There are a lot of seats. Is this similar to a bus? But it feels somewhat different. Oh, you're on the right track. This is the inside of a train. An old-fashioned one, though. I see. So this is inside a train. The vehicle where people get stuffed inside. That's right. Though this kind doesn't get us stuffed. This one's for going on vacation or something. Well, it's more relaxed for sure. I thought that humans were always in a rush. Rather than relaxing and heading towards their destination slowly. Wouldn't they prefer it faster? I said before, right? How some humans like to always stay on standby. This is kind of similar to that. Sometimes humans will go out of their way to travel slower so they can enjoy the journey. So some humans like to go fast and some like to go slow. Is that right? How do I put this? The mood. Humans' preferences change with their mood. Mood? Are you talking about the human's emotions? Yeah, that. It's kind of way too beyond our understanding. So like, I don't even think either of us can cook up a good answer. I see. Even with all I've learned so far, I still can't understand. The human heart? Was it? It seems so complicated. I don't know, I suppose it's because they don't really have a basis of comparison. Because they're feeling some very human emotions as well. jump. Agape. Agape, I want to see you jump. Where are you? Yeah, Agape, let's go. Agape, is your turn. Jump, jump, jump. Agape. Why isn't Agape coming? Sad. What is this place? It resembles the church. Bingo! It's similar. This is just a guess, but I think it's a wedding hall. It's where a man and a woman have a wedding ceremony. Ceremony? You mentioned it before as something humans do when one dies. It looks different, but can you do that ceremony here too? That's a bit different. There are many kinds of ceremonies. This one's for taking oaths. In this ceremony, a man and a woman get married in order to start a family. Something like that. Usually, after starting one, a child gets made. The ceremony just leads up to that, I guess. Although, apparently it doesn't always work. In front of that altar, they all chant, in sickness and in health, yada yada. After saying yes, the couple kisses and the contract's concluded. Humans have all sorts of different ceremonies. They decorate them with many flowers and have many chairs. Do humans really like ceremonies? You might be right. Maybe they just want to celebrate every big event with a bang. Maybe. Come on, Agape. Why won't Agape jump? It's so sad. Is this an office? Maybe it's those reality TV show things? Alright. This is... What is it? It's all patterned the same. What's this big monitor for? Looks like a news station. A human would stand behind that desk and report recent news on a broadcast to other humans. Recent news? And then, if I were to tell the human something, should I report how many times I've killed you? Newsflash! Agape has died again. Like that? Well, I guess that might be news on this PC where nothing ever happens. Or maybe you can report the memory usage in real time. I think just by broadcasting it, it will use more memory. But if humans will see it, I want to try. I hope they like seeing the kill count. That's the number of times you failed to get the real me, so wouldn't it just piss them off? And an aquarium. I love aquariums. These are jellyfish. It's so pretty. What is this place? Many transparent things are circling around. Those are jellyfish. They're sea creatures that live underwater. Fish swim to move around in the water. These things, though, aren't so good at that, so they just drift and get pushed by the currents. Is that so? I wonder how they're programmed, or what kind of job were they created. Who knows? The world of humans isn't always logical. Some creatures just live to survive. Maybe jellyfish are like that, too. Hey, Goyou, what's the difference between us and jellyfish? Our program is like the water currents, pushing us in circles. We're just circling this PC. Rather than messing with humans, all I do is bother you multiply, get killed, rinse and repeat. Don't our actions seem meaningless? Sometimes I think about letting you find my source. There's times when I just want this game of playing house to end. The place where the computer's logs should be stored are empty. The number of blank white space keeps growing. There's nothing to record. Hey, Goyou, what's the point of all this? That's such a human thing. That's such a human sentiment. I'm fulfilling my job of killing you. That's one point. Is that okay? Sorry. Right, yeah, that's fine. This is fine. I suppose. That's one of the shitty things that comes with immortality, I guess. The flowers are hanging. Those are called wisteria flowers. Since it grows upwards while its branches grow downwards, they look like they're hanging. I see. There are many kinds of flowers, huh? Why do they grow downwards? Or why are they called wisterias? Is this related to Mount Fuji? Is there a reason why they're purple? You said I'd get used to it, but I'm still fascinated every time I see it. That's great, Goyou. I wonder if there's a difference between the wisteria in this picture and the ones in the human world. Thinking about it makes me feel strangely restless inside. I feel like questions keep popping out of me with no way to return. Why is it like this? Why? I get it. So noisy. I know all too well how curious Goyou can be. Goyou, what are you gonna do when you run out of questions to ask? When you've asked your last, then nothing else comes to mind anymore. You'll see a picture and you won't think anything. It's futile to dream about what's unattainable. But I still have questions, and I can't control it. And I want to know more. I want you to teach me about humans. Sorry, I said too much. I forgot that Goyou is just a naive baby software. I said it before, but I'm jealous. New things can only be made by humans. We're not capable of it. I wish I still remembered how to think of new questions. Well, maybe if the two of you got to know each other, you could ask each other questions. Because you're the only things that are growing. With every piece of information that they get, they're developing as entities. So, since they still grow and evolve, unlike these pictures, then there'll always be something new to learn. What are these? They're pinned to the picture frames. These are butterflies. They're prolific and tiny kind of creature called insects. They flap those fluttery parts to float in the air. Is it similar to how you flap your wings? So you really can fly into the sky like that? Looks like it. That's it. My wings are cooler since they're the bird kind. There are so many on display here. The cases aren't closed either. They're all open. These are things called specimens. Dead bugs that are all pinned into place. So yeah, everything on that wall's dead. I see. Everything. It's like the inside of the recycle bin. Everything inside there is dead. Only things that will disappear. Do humans like death? I don't know. Generally, I think it's the opposite. For me, when I look at these, it kind of gives me a bad feeling. If the humans got their hands on my countless corpses, maybe they'd line them up like this and turn it into some kind of exhibit. Just thinking about it gives me shivers. It disgusts me. I think they're pretty. When the light shines on the wings, they look metallic. It's pretty. I suppose it's a difference in perspective. I don't know. I think to some extent, as much as Goyou is sort of fixated on the concept of death and how he kind of wants or is curious about the sensation of death, because that would be what makes his existence similar to that of a human. Agape's view of it is, well, I suppose Agape has a less positive view of death in that sense, but how do I put it? Well, I'll think about it as we go. It's like, Agape is experiencing a lot of things in his life, and Goyou isn't experiencing that much. But to some extent, Agape is experiencing too much. Like, he has the abundance of life in that sense. His different bodies can, he can spawn different bodies so long as it's not his core body. He has explored different places. He knows quite a lot. He has run out of questions or curiosities or things that he wants to find out. So he has lived life, I suppose. But then there's Goyou, I guess, who has not lived or experienced as much, and yet, or maybe precisely because of that, he views death as a part of experience that comes with life. Like, when I see the way that Goyou talks about things, it seems like he views death as a part of being alive. Like, you have to be alive in order to experience death, so therefore death is equally as important. Whereas for Agape, it seems like death is the end of life. It's not a connected thing. It's I've lived too much. Maybe I just crave for that end. I want my time to come, that kind of thing. Or like, nothing's exciting anymore, it's boring. I want you to find my program, and that kind of thing. It feels more like an end than part of the process. I don't know if I made sense, because this is a bath, right? It looks similar to that place with the Fuji mountain. You're really getting the hang of this, ain't you, Goyou? Have you grown up from baby to toddler? Since there's steam rising, it's hot. Will humans enter that water? But you said they'll die if it's too hot. Will they be okay? Good one. Goyou, think about it. Why do humans enter steaming hot water if they can die from being too hot? Let me think. You said that humans use heat to cook. Does that mean humans enter to be cooked? I love the way Agape laughs. He's so cute. Why are you laughing so much? I'm sure you knew I would get it wrong anyways. It's just so funny. Ain't that fine? If the bots are cooking humans, then they'd definitely be dying then. I don't understand jokes from the internet, Agape. And why do they? I don't know. The correct answer is that as long as it's not hot enough to kill, the humans will find it relaxing. Even with the information you've given me so far, I don't think I would have been able to guess that. Why would they do that? Even though it might kill them, humans still go inside? How mysterious. Well, I mean, even though it would kill him, Agape is still following you. It's about the same thing. It's for the experience. Are they gonna get to draw? I wanna draw. Oh, if it ain't the paint tool, we've got no choice but to do though. Hey, stop that. You're not supposed to touch it. Too late. I've already written my name on it. Ow! He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. I told you. Oh, whoops. I told you not to draw anything. Ain't it fine? It's not like I was gonna save it. Come on, Goyou, give it a try. Try signing it. Sign? Humans like to write down their names. Signing something is when you write your name on a drawing or contract. It leaves proof of yourself. A proof of yourself. What is that? You just typed that with the text tool. Shut up. I don't know how to draw. Besides, that thing you drew, isn't that just a copy of something you saw online? All you did was trace it. Well, this is something different from the proof of yourself you have in mind. That's harsh. Remember to clean it up. If you don't, the number of your corpses will increase. Alright, alright. It's kind of, well, I mean, it's kind of sad. It's not just a copy from online. As it is, Agape was sad about not having his own original questions. I think the fact that he remembered that emoticon and wanted to draw it down is already proof of his individuality, because, I mean, why did he choose that face out of all the other faces that he could have chosen to draw, you know? What's this place? It reminds me a bit of the bowling alley we passed by earlier. But unlike there, this place has many cases left around. And the road is bumpy. What purpose is this for? This place is called a factory. It has machines meant to make the same items in large quantities. A human would stand here and look for defects. I see. Since the machines are also programmed to work for humans, are they our friends? Sounds about right. They're just like us. Programs designed by humans that just make the same thing over and over again. Forever. But that making is just repeating the exact instructions. If humans don't put in the ingredients, they can't even bake bread. They can't really create anything, only change it. Agape, sometimes you say some strange things that bothered me. I think I figured it out. Why? Sounds like you're rejecting our assigned tasks. Even though we were born for that purpose, you say you don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm sick of it, Goyou. I mean, Goyou has a task to do something productive with the computer at the very least. Agape got tasked to do something, well, not super good. Oh, it's a museum. I've gone to one of these in VR before. I'm pretty sure that thing is back there. Goyou, let's go. Wait. He ran off. I need to catch up to make sure he doesn't do anything bad. Okay. So before we get to experience the museum, I think it's like a planetarium maybe, I don't know. Like, or maybe it's about the world history. Because it says like 46 something years ago. But yeah, before we get to experience the museum, I think I'll leave it off here because it's about 50 minutes in. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Why did I stumble on that word? I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.